Hello and welcome back to the Outset Coffee official YouTube channel. The following content was created by Microsoft Copilot Artificial Intelligence. The following text is subject to being incorrect. If you are curious about this subject, please consider doing your own research. None of the following is medical advice. Now we hope that you will enjoy episode 2 of the Outset podcast. Delicious Power.
Welcome to Copilot Podcasts. You know that morning coffee you can't live without? Well, what if I told you it's only working at half capacity? Today, we're diving into the science of protein coffee, a game-changing combination that's revolutionizing how we think about our morning brew. You'll learn exactly how this powerful duo can transform your energy levels, boost your workout results, and even help manage your weight. And joining me to break down this fascinating topic is our resident nutrition expert. Welcome.
Thanks. You know, it's funny, we're actually talking about something that started as a TikTok trend called Profee, but has now been validated by some serious scientific research.
Wait, Profee? That's actually what it's called?
Yeah, it's this cute mashup of protein and coffee. But don't let the playful name fool you. According to recent studies, this combination is proving to be incredibly powerful for our bodies.
So what exactly are we talking about here? Just dumping some protein powder into our morning coffee?
Well, essentially yes, but there's actually some real science behind it. You can either blend protein powder directly into your coffee or mix it with a ready-made protein shake. The key is getting that protein-caffeine combination.
And what makes this combination so special?
Here's where it gets interesting. Recent research shows that when you combine protein with coffee, you get this amazing synergistic effect. The antioxidant capacity actually increases by 40% compared to having either one alone.
40%? That's huge.
It is. And you know what's fascinating? Coffee itself contains over 1,000 bioactive compounds. That's more antioxidants than many fruits and vegetables.
I had no idea coffee was such a nutritional powerhouse.
Most people don't. And when you add protein to this already impressive mix, you're creating this perfect storm of benefits. Let's start with physical performance.
Yes, please. I'm especially curious about the workout benefits.
Well, according to recent studies, this combination can increase exercise performance by up to 20%. The caffeine helps with endurance, while the protein supports muscle recovery.
That's significant. But what about for those of us who aren't hardcore athletes?
That's where the metabolic benefits come in. Research shows this combination can increase your metabolic rate by up to 11%, and extend the fat-burning window by up to 4 hours after consumption.
Hold up, it keeps you burning fat for 4 hours?
Yes, and there's more. The protein helps control hunger by increasing hormones that reduce appetite, like glucagon-like peptide 1, while lowering ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone.
So it's not just about the immediate energy boost, it's actually helping with longer-term weight management?
Exactly. And here's something really interesting. Studies show that regular coffee drinkers who add protein have a 25% lower risk of premature death compared to non-coffee drinkers.
That's a pretty compelling statistic.
It is. And let's talk about brain power. Recent neurological studies suggest that the caffeine-protein combination may enhance memory retention by up to 30%.
So it's not just about physical performance, it's helping our mental game too?
Right. Morning consumption has been linked to a 25% increase in focus and cognitive performance, according to research from the University of California.
Okay, but timing matters, right? When should people be drinking this?
This is crucial. Research shows the optimal window is between 9:30 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. This aligns with your natural cortisol rhythms for maximum benefit.
That's really specific. I always thought earlier was better.
That's a common misconception. But when you time it right, you can actually enhance the effects of both the protein and the caffeine.
And what about protein amounts? How much should people be aiming for?
The research suggests active adults need between 1.4 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. A typical serving of protein coffee can provide 20-30 grams of that.
That's actually a significant portion of your daily needs.
It is, and it's especially important because studies show that 68% of Americans aren't meeting their optimal protein requirements.
Really? That many people are falling short?
Yes, and that's why this trend is so significant. It's turning a daily habit into a powerful nutritional tool.
Let's talk about the practical side. How should people actually make this?
There are two main methods. You can either blend protein powder directly into your coffee, or mix it with a ready-made protein shake.
Any tips for avoiding clumps? Because that sounds like it could be an issue.
Definitely. The key is to let your coffee cool slightly before adding the protein powder and using a blender or shaker bottle rather than just stirring.
Makes sense. What about the type of protein powder?
This is important. You want to choose products without artificial sweeteners or too many additives. Both animal and plant-based proteins can work well.
And flavor-wise, any recommendations?
Vanilla and chocolate tend to work best with coffee, but there are some interesting options like salted caramel that can make it feel more like a treat.
Speaking of treats, does this mean we can skip breakfast?
Actually, this is important. While protein coffee is nutritious, it shouldn't replace a balanced meal. It's more of a supplement to your regular nutrition.
That's a good point. It's an addition, not a replacement.
Exactly. Think of it as upgrading your existing coffee habit rather than trying to use it as a meal substitute.
Are there any people who should avoid this combination?
Those sensitive to caffeine should be careful, and it's always wise to start with a smaller amount to see how your body responds.
That makes sense. Start slow and see how it goes.
Right, and pay attention to timing too. Having it too late in the day could affect your sleep.
Let's talk about cost. Is this an expensive habit to get into?
It can be, but when you compare it to buying specialty coffee drinks, it's actually quite reasonable. Plus, you're getting the added nutritional benefits.
And I imagine it's cheaper than buying pre-made protein coffee drinks?
Much cheaper, and you have more control over the quality and quantity of ingredients.
What about storage? Does mixing affect how long coffee stays fresh?
It's best to mix it fresh each time. Pre-mixing and storing can affect both the taste and the nutritional benefits.
That's good to know. Any other common mistakes people should avoid?
Using boiling hot coffee can actually denature the protein, reducing its benefits. Always let it cool a bit first.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, temperature really matters. You want it warm, but not scalding.
As we wrap up, what would you say is the biggest takeaway for our listeners?
The key is understanding that this isn't just another trend, it's a science-backed way to enhance both your morning coffee and your overall nutrition.
And the timing piece seems really crucial too.
Absolutely. That 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. window can make a real difference in how effectively your body uses both the protein and the caffeine.
Any final tips for someone wanting to try this tomorrow?
Start with a high-quality protein powder, let your coffee cool slightly, and use a proper blender or shaker. And remember, consistency is key to seeing the benefits.
Well, there you have it, folks. Thanks for joining us on Copilot Podcasts. Next time you reach for your morning coffee, remember, you might be just one scoop of protein away from supercharging your day.